Good morning and welcome to another episode of the Craftsman Creative Podcast. I am in sunny Sacramento, California today, and so I've got a little bit of a different setup. I tried the setup I brought, which was a Rode Wireless Go, but there was some noise interference, so this is take two into my phone. So if it sounds a little different than normal, that's why, and hopefully it's still loud and clear for you. So want to give a special shout out to Lulu. They have been an amazing partner during the writing and publishing of this book. And, I've promised them and you to share the behind the scenes and the thoughts and the real time thoughts and changes that I'm making beyond the actual writing of the book. So now that I'm 2 months into writing this book and publishing, chapters real time, basically, with lots of amazing opportunities and connections already happening, I thought I'd pause to share two thoughts with you. But before I do, head over to lulu.com and check out the amazing offers and services that they provide there, because they've been an incredible partner to me through my last book and especially partnering on this book. And I think they are the ones you should check out if you're at all interested in getting a book out into the world for yourself. So here's two thoughts with you from 2 months of writing and publishing in public. The first is only write what only you can write. So what does that mean? This came from a few different inputs: a roundtable with Jay Acunzo last week, which was awesome, and listening to Carl Richards' amazing daily podcast, Behavior Gap Radio, and having a 7-hour drive to Sacramento, California, with plenty of time alone with my thoughts. And yes, my wife is just as surprised that I can be alone with my thoughts in a car with 3 boys in the back seat. So I should only write what only I could write. Otherwise, my writing is a commodity, and the only way for it to succeed is to win the popularity contests online. I would need to win over more readers or followers or subscribers in order for me to have enough volume to have the success and outcomes that I'm after. So, what is the stuff that only I can write? It's my lived experience, my background as a filmmaker and producer, my point of view because of that lived experience, stories from my life and career. As soon as I write what others could write, it gets watered down and feels the same. That is the opposite of great writing, which is what I want to be putting out into the world. Which brings me to point 2. Reading your words helps make them better. Adding the element of recording a podcast episode of every chapter has revealed more about my writing than I ever learned writing my last book. I catch the clunky writing, the poorly worded sentences, the obvious or AKA lazy examples and comparisons. Now, I want to be better than this, even if it is just the first draft of each chapter. You, the reader, deserve better, but I also have a higher standard that I want to live up to, even at this early stage. I do think that it's more important to put the ideas out into the world rather than wait for them to be perfectly polished. But I'm also learning that there's a spectrum, and I've been on the too early end of that spectrum. Adding one extra pass to the rough draft to make it ready for showtime will be the way that I do that. So, thank you to all of you who have replied with your feedback, your thoughts, and your encouragement. This is a fun project, and I'm so excited to see what opportunities come from writing and publishing Blockbuster in public over the coming months. Now, if you have not yet taken the chance to head over to scorecard.craftsmancreative.co, I highly recommend or encourage you to do that, because you get a little bit of micro coaching from me. I'm going to help you identify where you are in your business, where you're going, and how to get there with a little bit of micro coaching, meaning you're going to get some personalized recommendations from me as far as episodes of the podcast to listen to, or chapters from my last book that you can read, or resources that I've published online to help you understand what's the right next step based on where you are in your business today. So it's free. All it requires is your email. You put your email in, you answer about 35 questions, takes a few minutes, and there you go. Then you get a little bit of micro coaching, and I'll send you even more emails afterwards to help you on your creative journey. So scorecard.craftsmancreative.co. Also check out lulu.com. And thank you so much for listening. I will see you next week.